This is the end of an era, actually. It's a little sad, and I feel heartbroken to have to make this video. But YouTube demonetized me 6 months ago in December, just after Christmas, and I had no choice but to delete a bunch of old videos. I actually deleted 600 videos. A lot of them were live streams and some shorts, but some of the classics were in there. And in this video, we will watch and go through some of those classics together and relive some of those moments for those of you that have been with me through this whole journey. This is officially a new era of not only my life, but of my creative process and of the way that I express myself, because actually I feel like I've grown a lot. I have grown a lot. My ideas have changed. I have thought about my thoughts a lot and processed and went through a lot of the motions, and I've done a lot of leg work, a lot of field work. My hands are dirty. My fingernails are still dirty. If you would like to watch some of the original OG psychedelic videos, there's a new channel, Dakota's Magic Trip, and I'm gonna upload videos on this channel. Actually, I'm going to keep this main channel, Dakota of Earth, very polished, structured, documentary, edited videos, but over there will be more of the raw stuff that you're used to, and we're just gonna see how this works. You know, this is the way it's gonna be from now on. Actually, there is no other how it works. This is how it's gonna work. So please go subscribe over there. And if you want all of the videos, go to Patreon. I made a new Patreon. I know some of you were subscribed to it before, and I would be very happy if you would support me because the channel is demonetized. So if you want to support this channel and you've ever got anything out of it, then Patreon right now is probably the best way. And if you want to watch all those old videos, they will be there soon. And yeah, fuck, okay. Here we are. Here we are. I knew this day would come when YouTube would come after me fully. I knew it would happen. And yeah, we made it to that moment. But it feels good. It feels like a cleanse, actually. Like they forced me to grow. Because, yeah, it's time for a new direction. And this is the way the universe goes. It flows. And, you know, you have to ride the momentum of the way the waves come in the moment. You know, what can we do? So I'm excited. I'm happy for those of you that have been here with me. You will like this new episode of Dakota of Earth, of me, of my expression. I got so many things to say. I'm gonna hold them. I do have a video coming soon in a couple days about a mysterious serial killer cult leader that wrote me a postcard one time. So subscribe if you want to see that. And yeah, I guess let's go and check out some of the highlights of this channel that I had to remove. God, so edgy, right? So edgy. Look at me, I take acid.
I think it's starting to kick in. It's only been like 25 minutes, but the colors seem like they're a thing.
I remember this day.
Views on religion. Religion's great. People are just dumb. What is birth? That should be the real question. Not what is death. What is birth? What is creation? I feel like my body is is not there.
I sound like this is my first day on Earth.
Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya.
I had such an innocence in my pureness in my eyes and smile. I've been through so much since these days. This is before ayahuasca. This is anything. This is like right as I was just discovering LSD and discovering really like about Hinduism and yoga. You can see all the stuff in the background. this was a really pivotal moment in my life, actually. And it's very sweet to sort of see this little skinny version of myself. And yeah, it's so crazy to think what these psychedelic experiences did for me, man. It's like my whole life shifted once I tried the mushroom. It was like a door opened and I finally saw potential and possibility, and I can just see it through navigating through life. It's just like there, I can see, I don't know, it's so weird, it just awakened me. And these were the early moments of that. And it's just so innocent to see me kind of going through it.
I think death is a thing because we're in these bodies, and these bodies die. But we're not really our bodies.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, this was crazy, actually. This is like a... Man, if there was a competition or Olympics for craziest trips, I'm definitely top 5. This was about the time that I went to Jordan. I don't know if I can say this, but I was in Jordan, and just for storytelling sakes, these German people gave me some acid, and I went to Petra on acid. Petra's so crazy looking, right? Imagine this. Imagine being on acid and walking through this place. This is one of the craziest experiences I've ever had. And sometimes I forget it even happened. This was a straight religious experience for me. I remember at one point I like fell to my knees and was just... I can't explain it, you know, just... You had to be there.
To even try to put in words seems so silly. So silly. Nothing in a million years could ever explain, no amount of language. Even if I learned every language, I couldn't express to you what the fuck happened today. I can hardly articulate. I don't even know what there is to articulate. One of the realizations I had when I was walking into the desert, just looking at the sky, I was like, we're always just like looking. We're always looking for something. Like, what is there to look for? What is there to look for? There's nothing to look for. It's just... But we're always in this habit.
Oh God. Again, here we are continuing my I don't know, never ending fuckness of going infinitely inside of myself and then just getting stuck in thought loops.
So I went off into the desert and sort of just sat there and I meditated in this rock. And my hands started doing all this weird geometric stuff and it just felt right. Like I didn't really feel in control of it. And it was super psychedelic, you know, like I was in an alien spaceship inside of my head, you know, I was having this vision. And this sort of stuff, like geometry, and I'm still tripping right now, but I was able to manifest things through the manipulation of my hands in certain geometric ways. And it was like, I can't even explain.
Yeah, I'm a psycho. I forgot about that entire experience for the most part. If you want to see these things, remember they're on. Some of these will be uploaded to Dakota's Magic Trip DMT, or if you go to the Patreon, all of them will be uploaded. Some of these won't make the cut, unfortunately. There will only be a few of them that make it to the new channel. Let's see what else we got. I was sad to delete this one. This is me in Jamaica, smoking in Bob Marley's house.
A bar in the middle of the ocean.
We out here on planet Earth. Guess what?
What?
I'm peeing right now.
You are disgusting. Get away. Get away.
Okay, dude, you ready?
I know words. I have the best words.
The intro was good. We should bring that back. Actually, we can't bring it back. It's time to move forward, but the intro is good.
I thought weed, no chemical, no fertilizer. Understand? All natural. I'm gonna plant a couple trees in my yard, like in my farm, like around.
Nice. Yeah.
But because of spring now, we only have one tree growing. I have to take up before the spring come and spring them out back.
Oh my God, I remember Shaba. We were staying with this Jamaican guy, this Rasta, just like in a spare room in his house with like newspapers stacked everywhere and boxes and a long story. I don't really know how we got there, but smoking his weed, cooking with us and stuff. Let's see what happens because I don't even really remember.
This is really good. Like super good.
So in the video, you take picture of the cooking too. You took up voice.
Yeah, it's got
Look up what I'm saying? Alright, this is the vegetable. It's cabbage and carrot. Mix it. And this is rice and beans. And this is veggie chunks. You know what veggie chunks is?
The soy, right?
Yeah, it's soy, but it's a textured vegetable.
Did you sleep well last night? Did you sleep well?
Yeah, man, it's good, good. Have some papayas.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's good. From your garden?
Huh?
From your garden?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Papayas from his garden.
Just let it melt on there.
Yeah, make it steady and melt. Not a fire.
You're supposed to inhale this smoke that comes off it?
Yeah. And you smell it. We have to guard it. Smell it? Since Bob Marley died.
I can't even get them all in the same frame.
Eh? You can't get them in the same frame. I say, you have to adjust the camera, man. Adjust the camera.
So Shaba's been driving us around and he just took us to a place called 9 Mile. This is where Bob Marley is buried. Shaba's down there, he's walking up here. So this is the house that Bob Marley was born in.
Yeah.
So Bob used to come lay on the ground, rest his head, sit on the rock, and have the view. And this building wasn't there, so the view incredible one for Bob. And as you see him on the album Legend, pause some meditation for his medication. So Bob meditate, read the Bible, plays guitar, and right here the song Talking Blues. So you can take a sit.
This one was legendary. The time that we were in India and we gave one of the sadhus LSD. Check this out.
Yeah, okay. Maharaj could you do
Yeah.
going.
Yes.
Man going.
Yes.
Go. Do it. Acha do it.
One face.
One piece.
One face.
दिन तो देख तेरा चाचा को लगा मैं समाधि की दुकान हमारे बंद करने के अंदर नहीं यही यही समाधि के पीछे सबके सामने दिखाना है बिल्कुल
Tell him in about an hour and a half or two he's going to be very happy. In an hour and a half he's going to not be able to talk to people. Like, he can talk, but he's going to feel weird.
Yeah.
totally cool.
Yeah, that's true.
You experiment with him.
I miss these days. Everything felt so romantic and free. I don't know. This was like 2019 or something. I guess the past always feels that way, doesn't it? Even though, like, in the moment, you're just like, in the moment, you don't even think about anything and stuff. But you don't know that right now, this might be the good times. You know how we always say, like, oh, that was the good old days. That might be happening right now. Anyways, that's what I'm feeling right now watching this. I miss this. Oh, I miss those days. It's so funny when they got on the motorcycle.
Did it.
It goes in reverse.
Oh.
Bhagavanas, you know how to drive a motorcycle?
Yeah, I used to race.
Oh, okay. Yeah. टूट जाएगी गाड़ी यार क्या रहा है ऐसे ना चला भैया टूट जाएगी गाड़ी टूट जाएगी तुम तो दाई चोट दो गाड़ी की
I want to drive.
अरे नहीं ऐसे नहीं चलती वो हमारी ये राम रथ है
Good luck.
हाय 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 वाह 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 कर रहा है ये साहब
Welcome to our new home.
ओ शाधना स्वामी जी नमस्कार जय श्री राम
Toffee.
ले लो
Yeah, I got apple fruit.
प्लीज
धन्यवाद.
Every like little story.
देखो इधर बैठो इधर
Jai Shri Ram. Yeah, he's gonna go in Samadhi.
हमारे महाराज जी यहाँ भजन करते हैं
Yeah. Does everybody know what he did?
We know.
Okay. So he's feeling really good. He just one tab. But he just kept saying, "Oh, I have no tension. You are right." He's driving. He's like, "Jai Shri Ram."
Oh my God.
कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम राम
We always thought that we were like onto something with the psychedelics because me and my friends and we were like hanging out with Ram Dass right before he died, and so every time we took psychedelics, it was through a spiritual context. We had very lucky and grace to have such amazing teachers in my life and friends in my life that help guide me, and that we see the experience through a certain language and through a certain way, which is a spiritual language in a spiritual way. And we thought like showing these sadhus these things would blow their mind. And I remember like at the end we were like, so what did you see? Did you see God? Tell us. And he was like, listen, I do meditation all the time. You think I need some tablet to see God? What are you guys talking about? Like, this is just like some tablet that makes you see colors and stuff. But for me, when I take this, I'm like, I'm seeing God and stuff. But these guys are already there. They see it already. And I'm just realizing like how level 1 I was at, where like to think that these guys who just like meditate all day are going to be shocked by seeing colors and somehow having some interesting thought that reveals God to you. I don't know. It's just so funny. So cute and naive and sweet. We would get stoned with these guys all the time. And there's so many videos I had to delete of us smoking with them. I guess we won't have to go through all of them, but we will watch one of them. Let's check this one out. When you're in a moment like this and you can smell the smoke and you can feel the dirt underneath your bare feet because you're tempted to have your shoes on, and you're looking around, you hear the jungle, everything is alive, and you have these guys that have dreads and they're basically naked, and they're offering you to smoke from this chillum, a pipe that looks like it's caveman pipe, you know, it's basically just a tube.
Call his name.
Alak, ganyan. Shudot, panya.
Oh, it sounded like the Lion King song. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yes, I did. It's my girlfriend's name. Tom is playing the song of our people.
It's so cool. Hanging out with sadhus in India is the coolest thing ever, because a lot of them are just smoking, and then you just smoke and talk about God. You just smoke and you ask them questions, and it's just like what life's about. If you're not going to dedicate yourself fully to being some celibate renunciate that is just like in a cave away from the world, smoking is okay sometimes. We shouldn't do it all the time, but smoking sometimes is okay. And if you're going to smoke, talk about the mystery of being alive, because that's how smoking should be used, I think. It's my first mushroom ceremony. This one was also another life-defining moment for me.
Right now, we're walking up the top of this mountain to meet up with Natalia, who is the medicine woman that's going to be guiding us through our mushroom ceremony tonight. My intention with mushrooms always is just to be shown what they want to show me, and for them to do it gently. But she's going to hold a mushroom ceremony for me tonight. And she requested I get a bunch of things for her, like candles and cacao and a turkey egg and 2 chicken eggs and some cacao. Did I say cacao already? But that's what I'm doing right now, is picking up the supplies.
They open a connection with heaven, and then the eggs, they are like a portal to open the gates of heaven. When she does this and cracks the egg, it's like a symbolism representing the opening of the gates of heaven. The copal represents the clouds. It just takes you to like lift you up to the sky.
Como 14 o 15 aquí. Okay. Así aquí son como, a ver, 2, 4, 5, 6. Trabaja más con el espíritu. 14. Ajá, para sanación espiritual. Ajá, no es lo mismo que medicina de pastillas o de farmacia. No, es otra cosa. Es otra cosa. Es más para el espíritu, y tiene otra energía, pues. Tiene otra energía. Pues claro que sí se conecta uno con la madre naturaleza también, porque la madre naturaleza tiene una energía muy buena y muy fuerte para el espíritu.
San Isidro. Da hifandai hifachinai. Yang rajut tachine shomili. Heng istili ri itu. Rồi cậu ấy xịt các phải cột giấy đi nhà những cái tin này có số gì thì sẽ quay mấy người xịt chung lại và mấy chú bác sai giá thì bác sai ta ali tụi họ tụi mà hay rồi cô lại này Salacindro Sagrado Coração de Jesus Pina kanda yo kanda chendeli También San Pedro, San Pablo. Hishino sei. Hishino ni shiri. Te hantili, te hayogoli. Te isele ni stili. Cheye sheta eseni shile.
Once I saw the things I saw, or the things people see when you're in the psychedelic flash, it's like, wow, man, there really is something else to reality. There's not just some myth or some nice saying. No, there is something else happening, and we are distracted and anchored to one viewpoint that we're missing out on it. And these tools, these medicines, they open you up, and all of a sudden you get to see, wow, there's more to reality than you thought. And this was one of those moments where I was like, wow, I had it all wrong. Oh man, India's got some crazy temples. And this one time I was at one of them where there's bears walking around. This one time I got really stoned with this random group of guys in the middle of nowhere in India. And then after we parted ways, I tried to feed these random wild bears that were walking by. This is Man Boy. I saw this place on the map and I thought the name was really funny, so I decided to visit. The people were great. They showed me their homes, took selfies with me, and even smoked some chillum. After we left Man Boy, we came across this random Shiva temple, and there was a bunch of guys hanging out there, so we decided to stop by and see what was up. I go over there, we end up smoking, and we're just laughing, taking videos, sitting next to this little Shiva temple, and then we go to the temple, and on the way, there's bears. And my driver's like, let's feed them. What are you gonna feed them? He's like, I got some rice. Motherfucker, bears don't like rice. But we tried anyway. Because that's what men do. That's a baby bear though.
Oh, awesome.
No, come over.
It's food.
You got food?
It's food.
You got food? Throw some food at it.
Come. Come.
Do you have food for it?
This food, my lunchbox. Food is used the animals.
I think they're vegetarian. You get like a banana?
Yes, vegetarian.
I think it's walking over here.
Yes.
Is it rice? You think it's gonna like it? Oh shit.
You can't go inside.
No, I don't want to go outside. Feed it like you guys were with the hand.
We can feed it with our hand.
It's so funny, it's taking a bath. I ran into this guy. So you told me he was in a gourd? I ran into this guy so many times throughout my journeys in India. In the most random places, in Rishikesh and here in Goa.
And that they meditate on
Usually
top of
kind
dead
tourist
bodies
places.
and they do these kind of things. Have you done the meditation where they on top of a corpse? On top of dead body? Huh? You've done? Yeah. Yeah, you've tried to eat the
This is him saying he's eaten dead body before. So casually, he's laughing about it. And then I follow him into the woods.
So this should be an adventure. Good to see you. It's good to see you. Go Rishikesh, you're everywhere. Yeah, taking pictures, making videos. Yeah. Take care. Yeah. Thieves.
That was a very great memory. India, thank you, India, for everything you've done for me. Look, we have Gajanan here on my desk. Everywhere with me is India. My eyes, Vishnu, my soul, Mahadev, my tears, my Ganga. Anyways, let's see what else we got.
Hello, how are you?
हर हर महादेव जय भोले वो आया पिछले बार में you come before yeah
No.
First time
This is a friend I made while traveling in India, and this was fun. This is in Kolkata. Check this little adventure out. India is filled with incredible people, and sometimes the universe blesses you with a new friend. This is Talha. I met him at the Ramakrishna temple while traveling around Kolkata. We hung out around the ashram, washed our feet in the Ganga, and decided to go on an adventure around the city. This is what happened next. I remember walking through this slum. We were looking for a place to smoke. And
these are homes now.
Yeah, I mean, man, when I'm in these experiences, it feels so normal. I don't know why. I lived in India for a long time, and for me, like, this becomes just India. You just see it all the time, so it doesn't become crazy. But when I'm now back at home and I'm sort of integrated and I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, man, this is a crazy experience for a normal person from my country that had never experienced a place like India.
I get lonely here, man, because there's not many people who know that truth. Because in India, it's the survival game now. Many are poor and they're just caught up in earning a bread. I was lucky enough that I wasn't born in that kind of situation, so I could see these truths for myself. Like, money isn't the answer to everything. Status isn't the answer to everything.
Something interesting about the Neem Karoli Baba temples, especially like the ones outside of where Ramdas was, is they have a completely different story of him. They don't know him taking acid. Yeah, they don't know any of the Ramdas stuff. It's interesting. Like, if you go to the temple, his Mahasamadhi is in Vrindavan, and they don't know. They don't know about him taking acid. They don't know about like the Americans that. Yeah, that's so interesting. Wow, it's nice though. I bet there's probably crazy symbolism all over it. Probably. Like that angel at the top.
No, went in.
You never been in?
I've never been in, just from the outside.
We found so many little interesting things in Egyptian art. The Hathor temple, the cow goddess temple, mushrooms on the side of the wall. Why is this not known about? You can find a couple pictures online. But geez, man, I thought like I've seriously in these previous decade of my life have felt like the psychedelic Indiana Jones, where I'm just like searching everywhere. I'm always looking for mushrooms carved into the walls, even in India and in Egypt. And sometimes I find them like here. Priest into knowledge of the afterlife through psychedelic plants and shamanic rituals. Some people use this as evidence that the Egyptians had access to electricity. But I am going to use this as evidence that the Egyptians had advanced spiritual and shamanic knowledge and used this space to invoke mysterious and mystical visions. This alleged light bulb is depicting Horus in the form of a divine serpent, emerging from the blue lotus of the Nile, rising upward in a radiance, with the pillar representing the backbone of Osiris. And you have people here at the bottom in an offering position underneath it, meaning that it's a sacrament to them or something holy. In Hinduism, there's this idea of a hidden energy system within the body called chakras. When these energies are aligned and in order through spiritual discipline, yoga, and diet, then you can experience what's called a Kundalini awakening. Sitting in the lotus position, the Kundalini practitioner begins to feel a surge of energy starting at the base of the spine, and like a serpent wrapping its way up into the crown of the head, where you begin to experience transcendence. It's also no secret that tantric sadhus today are still using psychedelic plants to reach altered states of consciousness. And maybe now you will wonder why datura flowers are offered to Shiva. I believe this carving is not a light bulb, but I believe it's depicting a Kundalini-like experience, a transcendental awakening induced from a psychedelic lotus and meditation method that would have been reserved for priests and pharaohs only. I believe this entire temple was dedicated to invoking visions of the afterlife, a sacred space for priests to practice magic with plants and the stars.
This is mollifying.
Yeah. And this is actually a copy of a Babylonian zodiac sign. And they sort of just kind of Egyptified it. Hathor, the goddess of fertility, represented as the cow and divine mother of nature. Here on the outside of the complex is what I believe are psychedelic mushrooms. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think it's possible that this place was used as a psychedelic temple? Or am I just tripping? I don't know. Leave a comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Catch you guys next video. These brownies in Kassel are incredible.
The most famous hash brownies in the world.
You remember the last time we took them?
Not only are they the best tasting brownies, but they put you into a different dimension.
The lady's like, oh, you should only start off with like a quarter. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Maybe if you're a pussy. So we hate the whole thing.
I think we had 2.
Yeah, I think we had a lot. And I just remember going on this crazy odyssey. I don't remember what was what.
What is it?
Oh, fuck. I hardly blurred the guy's face. God, that's so funny. I'm a comedic genius.
No, it's okay, brother. Thank you. Just making a YouTube video, walking around. No ganja, just tobacco. Can I see it? Mahadev.
Should we buy them all? And take the stick too. Should we?
Forgot about this. We bought a whole stick of cotton candy.
The cotton candy with the stick.
With the stick?
Yeah, with the stick too.
पूरे आपके डंडे के साथ कितना हिस्सा? ये भी चाहिए.
देखो डंडा भी ले जाएंगे आपका
डंडा भी
The whole thing.
सरप्राइज लाइक वांट टू स्टिक
Yeah, the stick too.
आपको क्या आपको एक डंडा
One-
मिल जाएगा ना
1,000.
हां परफेक्ट एग्जैक्टली व्हाट
He's telling one.
Okay, okay. All right, 1,000. Thank you, G. Ram Ram.
All the best.
The adventure continues.
Next scene is like us
We're holding on to it. Wow, look at this.
like it.
Heaven. ये heaven है. Heaven. Honey, you guys got special brownies? 500 for one?
Yeah.
You want to get some food here too?
I'll look at the menu.
Okay. Banana pancake. Maggie.
Do you have a brownie but without hash? Just a normal brownie? No, but can you make one without hash? One? Yeah,
With
without, no hash, no weed.
Wow, look at this. This is beautiful.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's definitely got weed in it.
So you can definitely taste it?
Mhm.
Okay. So he can't trick me. It's like, no, it doesn't have any hash in it. This gives me like a double dose. Like he punishes people for asking for a brownie without weed in it.
No, but I can feel it already. It's only been like, I don't even know it's been 20 minutes yet. I still look normal, I think, right?
Do the cross-eye thing and then ask that.
All right, let's grab our goddamn candy and get out of here.
Get that candy cane, candy floss.
Raj. Nice to meet you, Raj.
Your name?
मेरा नाम शिवा है.
शिवा है.
शिवा.
गुड. आप हिंदी भी बोलते हैं फुल.
Gracias. 20 each.
20 each.
Yeah, that's a good price.
It is very good price.
We were selling them for 50 earlier. Hello. Hello, hello. Namaskar. Exol, exol, exol. You forget all the beautiful moments of your life. It's so great to have recordings of these. You should record yourself more. We have the technology. I know it feels weird sometimes, and even me, I've like kind of stopped. But looking back at this, it's like I'm happy I have this moment, because otherwise it's just like sometimes you forget these moments like that.
We should do a ceremony.
Or Palo Santo, we need to smudge him.
You can use the leaf to wipe your ass after you shit on yourself.
The dining table, you know.
Dinner.
Mexican lunch. Mexican lunch while in
Hey,
Oaxaca.
it's vegan, right?
Earthy.
Vegan.
Okay,
I'm sure
but,
this shit was made in China and it's some Chinese dude.
Looks like it came from-
Photoshop just getting creative. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna put these two guys together and shit, dude. It's gonna sell on Wish.com. That's where I bought it.
I'd buy it.
I bought it. I bought 3 of them, dude, just in case I lose one. So I have one. All right, let's do this shit. You guys ready?
Tea's not bad.
Like, the tea actually. That's pretty. Look at him go. He's a machine, man.
Just like a mama
He's
man.
a mushroom eating machine.
Big White John. Come here, the Big White John.
Table to start shaking.
His eyes start bubbling up. Like your little puny eyes start bubbling up. See the Holy Ghost. Big White John.
And so we're going down to the South Fork Potawatomi River, and it was kind of raining out. I'm tripping on shrooms, and as I was going down, man, like the worst fucking thing happened. Like one thing, like most outdoorsmen fear happened. Like I slipped, and when I slipped and fell, I fell like I landed on a beaver stake. A stake that's about this big around, had been sawed off by a beaver, so it was like a sharp point, and it landed like broke my freaking ribs. Like I could just hear them, you know. And like right when it happened, I'm like, oh fuck, like almost just died. Like, and I still might, like, I might have internal fucking damage.
Derrumbes.
It's a wide angle on that. Wide eye. Next time somebody asks you, what kind of lens is that? It's a pineal lens. It's a pineal lens, yeah. 69 millimeter. You know, you heard of it? You never heard of it? Oh, yeah, it's new shit. New on the market, Canon lens. Top of the line. Those thumbs up and shit, dude. Don't film me, film that shit. Oh, he's smiling. Look at that joint, is smiling.
The saturation of colors is this. I wish we saw colors like this all the time.
Right. I say you put your hand on them and like feel their energy. I think I feel something.
Ezekiel. You never see that little video?
It's like two dogs or something?
No, the dude is talking to his fucking, you know, Ezekiel, what's your name? He's like, Ezekiel. Like, fuck you, Ezekiel. Fuck you too, Ezekiel. I'm like, what's over there? He's like, don't say it, you better not say it. He's like, okay, it's alright. Nah, I got it, you gotta watch the video.
So it came back down on us 2 more times, and I ran it away both times, and the second time I ran it away, like, I followed it, and it just laid like, it just went like laid.
If that would have hit it, would it have killed it?
Oh yeah. I mean, I was aiming right over the top of his head on purpose.
You weren't trying to hit it?
No, heck no.
That's a good song.
Yeah, it's like home with the chupacabra.
Home of the chupacabra.
Yeah. The mythical blood-sucking creature. I've seen several there.
Several?
I think at nighttime, some of the moths, the colors may be different, no? Something.
Moths?
No, the moths. The moths, like
the
in
moths, yeah. Maybe they're fucking
like
bioluminescent or some shit. You know, never know, bro.
One time.
Charles Manson. At first, you're like listening to some of his interviews and like, this motherfucker's psycho, you know, like. But then you listen to it, you're like, this shit kind of makes sense, dude. So what does that make me kind of psycho? Like, you know. But then he'll just go off on some crazy shit. Like, oh, you lost me there, Charlie, bro. Come on, man.
So many of them are just my thoughts of just me processing my psychedelic experiences, processing my spiritual awakening, sharing ideas, going through so many things. It would take us all day to go through this. And honestly, I don't even want to. It's gone. This era of my life, of course, is the propulsion that brought me to where I am, but it's gone. Most of them are removed now. It is what it is. And if you have any attachment to them, they're there for you in the form of the Patreon or in the form of Dakota's magic trip. Wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to see. Not all of them will be there, unfortunately. All of them will be on Patreon. Not all of them will be on the other channel. I feel like I should feel emotional, but for some reason I don't. I felt lost for a little bit, but I feel good to be back in Detroit and grounded. I've been gone for so many years away from this place, and I've gathered so much experience, and I have so much to share, so many stories, so much wisdom. What am I fucking... Who's someone wise? Voldemort? Anyways, thank you for being here. I see so many of you in the comments over the years, in the live streams over the years, the same people. Some of you guys have come to the retreats to hang out with me, to the tours that I do, and we become real life friends. I text you all the time, some of you. You know who you are watching this. This YouTube has changed my life, and I'm excited to move forward and continue with new friends, with new videos, with new stories, and just... This is what life is about. It's about community and friendship, and yeah. Well, hey, that's it for now, huh? Here we are. The journey continues, and may your journey also continue. Well, here we are. The journey continues. And I just wanted to say that I've been collaborating with a nonprofit foundation. I'm really involved with it. It's called the Community Garden. And we do tours. If you ever want to go on a trip with me, this is the best place to look for that opportunity, because sometimes we do mushroom ceremonies in Mexico, or we go to Göbekli Tepe and do all these crazy excursions and adventures. And it'd be cool if you would come. And the Community Garden is all actually a charity-based event, so the money goes to the communities that you visit during the trip. So you get to see your impact, meet the families that you're helping, and it's a really cool experience. thecommunitygarden.org, all the information will be below. And a lot of the things that I plan to do in the future will be with this nonprofit foundation. So if you are a diehard and want to come along on this journey with me, this is going to be a lot of big things. Maybe even at some point a physical space where we can all come together and hang out. So please follow the journey of that, the Community Garden, and follow the journey here. Go to Patreon, go to Dakota's Magic Trip, and let's just fucking do it, okay? Okay, nothing cracked, but it's all good. Okay, subscribe, and I will see you with the next video about the guy who you're gonna be surprised sent me a postcard. Okay? Look at this.